I'd like to introduce you to a real human being, somebody that is going through some tough times. You know, there's a lot of people, especially this time of year, it kind of brings it all home. We all go through things in our lives. Some things are somewhat minor that we blow up. Oh, I'm not feeling good today, or this, that, or the other, and kind of sometimes feeling sorry for ourselves. To bring awareness to what real people can go through any time of the year.
It started May of last year. I went in. I was married for 22 years, and anyways, we got divorced, and I got on the Obamacare. I had a lump in my breast, but I thought it's times for when I got the money, I'd go in and have it taken out. When I got on the Obamacare, I went to a primary care doctor that she asked me if I had a mammogram, and I said I hadn't, so she set it up. And I went in and they said something didn't look right, so I had ultrasound. And then is when they said that I apparently had it 5 years, judging by the size of it, and it was stage 2. And at the time I was working at Lowe's for a temporary job and everything, trying to get on permanent and everything. So I hadn't been there long enough to get medical leave. I was calling in more than I was working, and in July I decided to go ahead and quit. And they told me that I would be able to get my job back once I healed up well enough to come back to work. But anyways, I was told possibly it could be up to 3 years before everything in my chest settles out. I've had both breasts taken off. I've had lymph nodes taken out. They went back into me and cut my left side open because I had blood clots to set up. And I still have my port in me. That's where the chemo goes through and stuff. And after I got out of hospital, I was 115 pounds. I'm just starting to get my weight up, and my energy. It's hard for me to do stuff. I definitely can't do lifting and stuff. That's most for sure. And I'm not good with computers, so I don't know what else to do besides standing out in moments when I need the extra help and stuff. And I have met a lot of sweet people along the way and everything. I mean, I met a couple of rude ones, but tell me I shouldn't do it. But I've met a lot of sweet people that's visited Hot Springs and people that live in Hot Springs. Last year it was really hard. It was harder on me because every time I turn around, something was going wrong with my car. Something was, that's when I had a car, just myself had a car. And the repairs and everything, and I decided I was just going to end it. I was going to kill myself and everything. And when I was supposed to go in for my second round of chemo, my car wouldn't start. And I was told it was the body control module of the car. And anyways, then I went in the house, took a bunch of pills, and my roommate called the ambulance. I don't remember the ambulance ride or nothing. I was in intensive care, and I came to. I don't remember that time, but since then, I've gotten with a psychiatrist that has helped me, try to help me work through my problems and made me realize I just need to take one thing at a time. But sometimes I just get overwhelmed when the bills come in and then the money's slow coming in and stuff. But you know, it's just I got to learn to let go. Everything I have, all my clothes, everything has been given to me. I had a house fire last year right after the divorce, so that didn't help either. I was just bouncing back from that when I ended up finding I had the cancer and stuff. And so it's been hard since last year and hard this year and everything. But I'm just learning to deal with things better than I have been, though.
Tell us about your stroke.
I was downtown and I was talking to some people, and all of a sudden it was like I couldn't, I barely hear them, and I started talking. I felt like I was talking funny. Anyways, I went home. My roommate said, you don't look good. You don't sound right. You need to go emergency room. So I went, and then they didn't have any beds for me at St. Vincent, so they sent me to Baptist Stroke Center, and they only had me in a couple of days and sent me home, saying that they thought it was a minor attack pre-stroke. And when I went to my doctor at Genesis, he said it wasn't a pre-stroke attack. I had a minor stroke because my speech is slurred, and in that length of distance time, and I have been dealing with this since about October with it, and I'm just started going to a speech therapist, and she wants me to come 2 times a week. That means extra doctors, extra gas, extra, and that's in itself. Sometimes I just get tired going to doctors. I get tired dealing with things and stuff too.
Are you still on Obamacare? Is that helping?
Yes, I'm still on the Obamacare. I'm on 7 different pills a day, and if it wasn't for that, I don't know what I would do. I mean, I could have went back to Tennessee. That's where my family is and everything, but I found out that I would have had to start all over again with my insurance and stuff. So I just chose to stay here and just deal with things as comes, and so that way I don't have to deal with trying to get insurance all over again and try to get different doctors and stuff too. So that's but it has helped me. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have it and stuff. So.
Okay, my next question is, you've been spending a lot of time out on I'll call it out on the streets, asking for help financially. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Show them your sign that you've been holding. Now, it gets pretty cold out there this time of year, doesn't it?
Yes. I've been out in 36-degree weather.
Wow. And how's the response been?
Well, some people, I could see the way they look at me, and I think that they're thinking, if she really has cancer, why is she out in temperatures like this?
Right.
I mean, even in the summertime when it was like really, really hot, I've even had people ask me that, well, why, prove to me why, if you really have cancer and stuff, and I'd show them my port.
It looks like at one time you probably had a really nice set of hair, for lack of a better term. You have a lot of hair, although it being short. Did you have it long, or? It
was just a little bit below my shoulders. It just started growing out, and I was eating with my roommate, and a big clump fell out in the plate of food. And then I was cooking, and some more fell out, and then I was in the shower, some more fell out, and then I have a friend that has a beauty shop, and I told her to just shave my head, because I'm like, I'm done with this, just shave it, I'm frustrated and everything. And she gave me a short haircut, and it was really cute, and then the next day, the whole top of it fell out. And so after that, I had her to shave my head, and I have been keeping my head shaved and stuff, because I've been having bad headaches too, and I asked about why I'm having such bad headaches, whether I wear a wig or wear a hat or anything on my head, and they said that your follicles are super sensitive when you have chemo, and anything that touches it or whatever, and it could cause headaches. So I've had since I've been dealing with it, I'm just keeping my head shaved for now.
Well, your hair actually looks good. It looks fashionable, actually. It would look better if you were in 70-degree weather, I'm sure. Feel better. And we hope that if anybody out there that is hearing this or seeing it on TV or whatever, stop for a minute and pass it forward. This young lady here could use some financial help, even though that her health insurance stuff, a lot of that's been covered. Some of it hasn't been, but she's still taking 7 or 8 medications a day just to deal with it. And we need to help her. We need to help her. And so anything that you can do, we want to call the number on your screen or the website on your screen, a place of contact that you can help this young lady make this holiday season a little bit brighter by helping give her the gift of life.
If you would like to help Tammy, she can be found most days standing on Central Avenue in front of Exchange Street parking garage. Gifts for Tammy can also be mailed to the 5-Star Theater at 701 Central Avenue, Hot Springs, Arkansas 71901, in care of Tom Wilkins. Any checks given should be made out to Tammy Miles. In the spirit of giving, no gift is too small. Thank you and Merry Christmas.